So the channel began here in 2020, and we covered back-to-back Stanley Cup championships for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Look at that. I have my little hat right here from 2020. And we even covered a third run to a cup final back in 22. They obviously didn't win that one. However, we are now in season number 6 of covering videos here on the channel, and the Lightning have not made it past the first round since 2022. And this is the third straight year they've been knocked out in the first round. And there's a lot of concern here with the Bolts in a sense where their window might be closed. And, the last couple of years we may have thought it. I thought even like through this year, I didn't really believe it necessarily with the moves that they made. And it ends up not working out. They end up playing Florida in the first round. Florida made better moves, I would say, getting Marchand and Jones. And it completely changes their narrative. They are on to the second round. They defeat the Lightning here in 5 games. I'm just shocked that it wasn't closer. I figured it'd be a little bit closer, but going out in 5 games again for the second straight year to the same team, it definitely bodes some questions. And I think, again, I'm not 100% sure what those changes will be necessarily, if there is any at all, but I feel like there should be. 3 straight losses in the first round, 2 of them to 5 against the same team, the Florida Panthers. I think there's got to be something there, and I think you definitely need to look yourselves in the mirror here and say, are we really in this window right now to win another Stanley Cup? And I feel like they should be, but the last couple of years have proven otherwise. And again, maybe it's just because they played Florida the last 2 seasons and then they got upset by Toronto the other year before. I don't know, to be honest. And just with Tampa, just everything feels so weird. The biggest thing, though, is I wonder about John Cooper. I really do. I think he probably does stay. And I don't want to speak this into existence because I could look stupid in this video a couple weeks from now. But I really do wonder, maybe Breezeball takes a look in the mirror and says, I don't know, 3 straight first round exits with Cooper. He's been here for a long time. Maybe we try and make a change. You saw the Pittsburgh Penguins do it when they realized they're not going to be able to get back into the playoffs. Things aren't changing. I mean, I don't know. That's just me speculating. There is nothing to back that up besides a report from Larry Brooks that he's going to Utah. I don't believe that whatsoever, but I do wonder, maybe Breezeball takes a look and evaluates the team that way. I'm not 100% sure, though. Maybe they give him one more season and then they let him walk, but I don't know. Maybe you got to think about it. I'm not sure if he's the problem, though, necessarily. Just these last couple of times, Tampa Bay just comes up against Florida. They come up short. Florida plays that defensive and grueling style that teams hate, and Tampa Bay was just a victim to that here in the first round, and it's brutal. I saw a stat the other day, last night, saying that Kucherov has 0 goals in his last 15 playoff games. So that is somebody who has not scored in the last 15 playoff games. And when you think about it, 5 games last year, 5 games the year before, he hasn't scored since the Toronto series 2 years ago. That is insane. That is not good enough there from your number 1 forward. It's not. And I think, again, this team has the top-end talent. They are stacked. But why can't they win? Maybe it's because they're playing Florida the last 2 seasons. Again, I've said that many times before in this video already. But I don't know. I'm just really lost with Tampa Bay. I don't know. I felt like they should have won this series just with Florida's struggles. But again, once again, we underestimate the Panthers and they go on this run. And no, Tampa's out in 5. Just some really weird stuff. I really don't even know what to say at this point. Just a lot of uncertainty with the Bolts. And again, just it feels a little bit weird. I don't really know where they go from here. I'm not saying that I agree with John Cooper possibly being fired, but I think it's definitely something you need to look at here for sure because 3 straight first round exits. I don't know. And again, maybe I'll get a lot of criticism for that in the comments. I probably should. I don't know. Again, I don't really think Oliver Bergstrom would have made a difference either, to be honest. I know he wasn't playing in this series. I know Brandon Hagel missed a couple of games. It doesn't help there either. But 5v5 on the power play, they struggled everywhere, essentially. And just Vasilevsky in the first game especially kind of stunk it up. And since then, they just really weren't able to really get under their feet. They did make it 2-1. I thought maybe they could tie up the series in Game 4, but just wasn't meant to be. So Tampa Bay is out of the playoffs. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. A little bit of a shorter video here today. Shorter videos here today with Montreal and Tampa Bay's eliminations. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys here in the next video.